could replace you.
This morning in our series, Try This Today, we're talking boxed wines. They may not have the best reputation, but there are a slew of advantages of trying those bag-in-a-box options. Sommelier Vanessa Price, she is back with us. She's got some great picks. And before we came on, you were extolling the virtues of the boxed wine.
I was. So here's the thing that surprises a lot of people. I think there's this old school idea of wine is class, box is trash.
Yes.
Sort of putting our noses
I have never actually heard that.
But it's a good one we're actually going to get rid of, right? So here's the thing. Most wines actually don't need a bottle. If it's a bottle that's meant for aging, like we're talking fine wines, things that you splurge on, you put in a special place, you save for a special occasion, those wines need a bottle because they need a cork, because they need to age, they need the air, all that stuff.
Okay.
The average stuff that we drink on a day-to-day basis, right? You're a porch pounder with your friends, you're on the boat with the family, whatever the thing might be. That wine doesn't need a bottle. The thing is, that bottle is actually costing you money, and it's costing the environment, carbon footprint, a lot of different things. So
That's a good point.
You're selling us.
it's really worth taking a look. So
Let's start with the whites.
Yes. So our first is our Juliet. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. Everybody's got one.
I like it.
This is really good, right? So this is a magnum format. So that means there are 2 bottles in this box. Actually, a fun thing about this one, it's female founded and owned, and I think they're doing 10% on their website for the remainder of March. So we're
$3.50 per glass.
I like it because it's light.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty. They do rosé. I mean, most of these guys do a selection of things.
Okay.
So moving on.
I like the box.
Right? So they're actually telling you, their mission on the actual box itself. Here we go. So we'll get everybody a glass. So this is coming from Spain, another family-owned and operated, organically farmed. So this is the thing that makes this type of boxed wine different than the boxed wine that you might traditionally associate with, right? Like if you go to a grocery store, the cooking wine, boxed wine, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about responsibly farmed. We're talking about minimal, if no additives, because believe it or not, a lot of stuff that comes in the bottles has got a lot of icky additives.
I'm learning. It makes such a difference.
So this is a blend. It's really fresh. It's kind of waxy. It's a little bit more medium bodied.
My worry is there are 4 bottles in this box.
4 bottles.
Does it last long?
It lasts a long time. So here's the difference. When you open a bottle of wine, the oxygen starts to hit the rest of the wine, even if all you want is a glass, right? But in a box with the bag, with the liner inside, it's an anaerobic environment. It shrinks around the wine, and it keeps longer.
This is my favorite rosé.
Really?
Oh, yes, we've moved on to the Olivier Ferme.
It's from France.
Yes.
My daughter Leela introduced me to it.
What's it called?
It's like €4.
Olivier Ferme is how you would say it. So this is actually the Beaucastel estate, which is a very famous estate in France. This is the wine that they actually started making for their family, and then everybody else was like, wait a second, we want some of that really good stuff too. You can also find this in bottle. There's no difference between what comes in the bottle and what comes in the box, but let me do a little bit of math for you. For example, this is $38 for the 4 liter. That breaks down to about $9 and change for a bottle and about $1.90 for a glass.
This is $1.15 a glass.
And this is like $1.15 a glass. So it's like when you start to do the math economically.
Let's go to, it makes sense. Let's go to some reds. Let me move out of the way here.
So we got 2 reds here. We've got an Italian red, the Sangiovese Vino Rosso. So this is going to be your fresher, fruitier, sort of crisper style. And then we have the Cedric Malbec. So this is actually going to be coming from France, which, believe it or not, that's where Malbec comes from.
I can't believe there's no bite. They're very smooth.
They're smooth because these are honest wines made well.
That's actually really good too.
Right? So they keep longer. They're eco-friendly. They're budget-friendly.
How do you know when it doesn't have all of the ingredients in it that can, I don't want to say they're bad ingredients by any means, but to get a cleaner wine?
So really try to look for, if you look at all of this packaging, they're really kind of giving you that information on the box or on the bottle. Honest farmers, honest producers tend to be very transparent with that information. So if you look up a wine and you can't find anything,
then you should know.
That's probably already the answer.
Quick, when you say this lasts longer, I mean, are we talking a week, 2 weeks?
So a bottle of wine probably lasts a couple days to a week. A box wine could last a month plus.
There you
Just
go.
keep
You
it in
and I
the
both
refrigerator.
know you're going to finish your box.
Last that long, but
And they're easier
They're
easier to store.
And
very,
easier
very
to store.
Yeah, we're sold.
Oh, great.
Well done.
one of each.
Well done.
If you notice, Dylan's got 2.
Third hour of today. A little saucy, but we'll be back after this nonetheless.
Or sauced.